Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
You gotta say we're wrong.
Did you see? Let's listen to Pat breathe heavy after that clap.
No, those are his laughs. He's trying to hold in the laugh because we're so funny.
Oh.
He doesn't want to talk over us.
You should. Pat looks great in the new place. This is like the nice thing to look at. Like we have the good view. Like it probably looks pretty stark, pretty blanche, pretty white.
I got nothing to say.
You're gonna leave me hanging. You're gonna leave me hanging on a white supremacy joke. Just kidding.
I was just admiring the beautiful view. This view is not as beautiful as you though, Kerryn.
Why? Why do you open every show with fake hit on me?
Welcome back. Welcome to the new and improved OnlyFeehans set.
I have my one button undone. I guess I should address it immediately. I'm about to get my period like any second. Like probably. I'm shocked it didn't happen on stage last night. I hope it happens within the next 32 minutes. I have a safety pon in.
A what?
I don't know. I just made that up.
That sounds like a plug for your period.
It is. It's a plug
really?
inside me. Yes, it's a cotton plug, and it's in there right now in case I get my period.
Are those little kids playing outside? Because you live next to children, and that's. Oh, you had a joke about that yesterday, right? A couple new jokes I heard from you when you popped into Mama's Boy Comedy.
Yeah, I write new jokes a lot. I'm a professional comedian. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. that's where we really need the numbers to get up there.
They're getting up there every day.
No, they're not.
I'm noticing.
I feel like we're going backwards.
You even got me a couple.
Fuck. Yeah, no. There are children.
Yeah, we might have to shut the window because they are giving me a migraine.
Who live? Are you getting PTSD from work?
A little bit.
Yeah,
Work has been. I only worked 2 days this week.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to tolerate any sort of child who like yells and then bumps into me. Like I'm not sure how Kerryn's going to react in those moments if that were to happen. I think I will be a human being and smile and look at the parent and be like, haha, do you hit him now or me? Did we both?
Did you tell that yesterday?
I will find your home. What's that scene from Tommy Boy where she's like, I just want to look at it.
What are you talking about?
I just want to see where it's coming from exactly.
Oh, the streams? I don't know how they're playing it. It was just pouring rain. Everything's soaked.
I just made eye contact with her.
And you told her to shut up.
No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't find her. She's probably hiding in like the courtyard.
Work this week was loud, and for the 2 days I worked,
It's like the last day of school before summertime and like COVID. Like, yeah, kids are probably riled up. You got to get them doing stuff. If I had a kid, I don't know. I'd be like, hey, do you want to prepare for the military? That's what they do in Israel, right? You're a girl. It doesn't matter. Let's go do this obstacle course. And I'd just like time them until they were tired.
My kids are a little bit different. I've been working with the more severe ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's been a little bit more strained. Those are the only ones who are in school right now. Those are the ones who need it the most. So that's been tough. But yeah, other than that, I had a great weekend last weekend. Stayed in a hotel with a friend all weekend. Felt like I was out on my own for the first time. Living in the big city.
Oh, wow.
And I have to drive back to Staten Island. That felt good.
Yeah. I just think like 24 is like kind of late for that.
Really?
Yeah. Like most people go away to college at like 19 and start feeling that sense of independence. I mean, I know my generation did.
I feel like 21 is when I started to feel my independence when I started coming out to the city.
Yeah, and you just kept living at home because...
Right. It just makes sense. There's no point to leave.
Yeah, but that's exciting. What part of the city was your little staycation in?
We were in LIC.
Oh, where'd you stay at, like the Box Hotel or something? Or what type
Paper Factory?
Paper Factory. Sounds cute.
Something like that. It was a nice, cute little quaint. Like, the best part is like your bed is on fucking pallets, and like it's old school, like just shitty fucking furniture, but it's like hip. You You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to fuck on the ground too. I used to have sex on floors all the time. When I was young, that's when the sex is so hot that you can just be like, oh, put down that pillowcase. Let's get weird.
You know what? She likes to do that at my house on my twin bed that squeaks. But then I was like, nah, my floor squeaks too.
So you just squeaked?
Yeah, I also make her squeak. I don't know if that's a good
thing.
thing.
If a man ever said that about me, I would break up with him.
There's a lot of things she should have broke up with me for saying, and that's probably not the worst of them.
I mean, the fact that you talk about her so much, then you always remind me that you never mix business with pleasure.
I don't say that anymore. I personally don't. Other people like to, and
I always have. I mean, I think it's weird not to. Like, you're like-minded. Why can't, if you're attracted to each other, do it?
Yeah, I'm just thinking you only got one life to live.
Absolutely.
You know?
YOLO, just like J-Lo and A-Rod.
Oh, Ben Affleck and J-Lo?
Yeah, they're in love. I fucking love gossip so much right now. I love Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker. Shut up. I love Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker so much. I just love it when they the Kardashians keep bringing up Scott.
Did Travis Barker get burnt?
He was the only survivor in a plane crash.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Kourtney's lucky to be with him.
He's a chosen person. He's a special talent.
Like me. You set me up for that one. Come on, Kerryn. You set me up for a lot of things.
I regret every moment that I spend with you.
I wish
My money tree's doing great. What do you guys think? We put the dining room table here, and then what should be like the centerpiece? I say I
don't know. I never furnished a home before. I have furnished my room, but
have you
it's about the same size as this.
What have you furnished it with?
Sneakers.
Participation trophies and tissues.
Actually,
Benadryl and Cub Scout badges.
Was it Cub Scout badges?
Yeah. I made the most envelopes wet. I licked the most envelopes.
That's funny. Nah, it's all my fresh kicks. On my writing. God,
you guys are obsessed with sneakers.
Zero
and then
books.
You talk shit to girls about it being obsessed with purses.
I never said that.
Well, there's a faction.
No.
But then you guys get real fucking erect
I love when girls
for
have
sneakers.
No. I don't have that many. I got a few though.
Yeah, but you who was it? Rich Voss and Monroe Martin were looking at sneakers catalogs as if, I don't know, they were
oh yeah, I'm into it like that.
Shopping to add to their China collection. They just opens and none of them are athletic. They're all fashion. They're basically high heels for boys. That's what sneakers are.
The funniest part was for Zooms, I was barely on. I had people would try to relate with me Zoom meetings. I'm like, I didn't have one of those, and but every time I'd go on my Zoom, I would have my shoes as the background. But my shoe rack is a former bookshelf. And one time I did one open mic on Zoom, and I mentioned that beforehand when we were just chatting, and then before we started the mic, and
That's weird. I remember somebody calling you the queen of the Zoom open mics. Somebody told me that about you.
Well, who is this person? Pat?
Yep.
That's not what he said.
Yep. So your wall of sneakers, nobody cares.
I was just going to say how a kid riffed about it. He was like, oh, it's makes sense as to why you turned a bookshelf into a sneaker shelf. Got myself.
That
was it. That was the riff. Just shows I get that attention at open mics all the time. I don't know why.
Working with you is when you have to hold a squat for a minute, and the last 8 seconds where in your head you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, I can't do this, I'm gonna die, I can't do this, I can't do this for 10 more seconds.
But you always
I can't do it.
Push through.
But you do it, and then you're just like, it's gonna make my ass fat, it's gonna make my ass fat. Get it, bitch. The new Equinox here is secret.
Secret? What?
Secret.
No mask, right?
No, Equinox has been no mask since the CDC said they were no longer necessary. Have you heard about these Fauci emails that he really knew that China made this in a lab?
It's like
big whoop. You know what I mean?
The one thing I get to talk about.
You read one article? Did you buy AMC?
Which is just a Facebook headline. Did I buy AMC? No, I did not get an AMC. I have not even
I didn't buy enough, but I'm holding until June 9th because that's what I was told to do.
Hold until June 9th?
Yep.
Of what? AMC?
Yeah, and then I'm selling. I'm not going to make that much money.
How much did you get in it?
Not that much. I bought 15 shares. I got nothing. Early, though. I'll make $1,000.
I'm saying, what's the number you got in at?
13 or something.
Oh, nice. I just got my official bank account for Mama's Boy Comedy open.
Ugh, oh my God, shut up. Nobody cares. Oh, my first big boy stay away vacation from my mom's house. I own my own business now.
Pass it to show my card on camera.
Please slit your wrist with it. Like, I can't handle you.
I did it myself. So with all the resources I have around me. And that's why I'm backtracking on a lot of things that I've done wrong. But I finally got it open, and I feel like a man still living at home, who owns, working out. I started my business in my parents' home. You know what I mean? I got that story to tell now.
She'll be so proud.
She's like, Jared, when are you getting out? No, I actually got pretty upset at her last week because she was like, hey, go to the IRS office. And I go there, the address, I was like, even said on the maps, I was like, Ma, I don't think there's the IRS anymore. She's like, nah, it is. And I go there, and it wasn't.
Yeah, but don't blame your mom because you went to the wrong place. Just fucking go to the right place. Stop it. Do you hear yourself?
Yeah.
You should be humiliated.
But you just did.
I don't know. I guess my thing at your age, I was irresponsible, but it was because I was physically intoxicated every single day. I would literally.
Don't blame it. You should blame it on yourself. Even worse. At least I blame other people.
Yeah, but at least I wasn't living with my parents. I was a functioning alcoholic who was still paying my own rent. You know what I mean? It's still so much
cool.
better than you.
Yeah.
But I didn't have an LLC. But I also, when I was fucking up my taxes, I had a shit ton of jobs, and I was part of 2 class action lawsuits with restaurants. I got big payouts from them. Didn't know you're supposed to pay the taxes on those bad boys. That'll come back to bite you in the butt. Anyway.
They actually asked me to open a credit card when I was opening my business account.
Can I buy your LLC and then sell it to someone? Pat says, yeah.
No, that's not possible. What?
So I can buy. I'm going to buy and
sell my company?
I'm going to tank your company.
What?
I'm gonna tank. I don't know why.
You're gonna tank my company?
Yep.
You're gonna buy what is it when you bet against it? I don't know that term. I haven't dealt with stocks in a minute. Short me? There you go. That's the term. But I was saying they offered me a credit card with my business account, and I was like, nah, I think I should talk to my mom before that.
You should get it. Give it to your girl. Be like, get whatever you want.
Yeah, right.
This is us now.
We're talking about splurging. Look at these J brand jeans I got on. Very nice, right?
I don't know.
I got 3 for $3,000 because they go for a lot of money.
No, you didn't.
No, I know.
You texted me something. Weren't you at the Woodbury Commons or something? People like to brag about. Listen to this deal I got at the Woodbury Commons. It's Common is in the title. You fucking peasant. You sound like a lowlife.
Where do you
Listen
shop
to
at,
this
Kerryn?
BOGO.
What kind of t-shirt you wearing? Oh, you wore this already. I thought we don't repeat outfits. I think
you're
caught.
You're
caught.
I was gonna mention.
You're caught. That's it.
I think this t-shirt was $175.
If he can do it, we can do it.
It's just
Was
a
there
cute
ever
tee.
a doubt?
It's just a cute tee. Man.
You know what?
It's a cute summertime tee. It's humid as fuck out. I bet your pits stink.
Smell them. I bet you they don't. I'm wearing female deodorant.
Pat, you do it.
Pat, you got to do it. Nah, I'm not really a smelly person.
But I'm saying it's
like
humid out. I crushed spin glass this morning.
Alright. You said that already. Oh, no, you said that before we started.
I crush spin glass every day. Do you understand?
I haven't been working out.
Every class.
I'm disgusting. I stopped drinking soda, though. It's been 4 days.
Okay.
That's probably why I feel like shit every day.
Well, you have to work out if you're going to gain any type of mass.
Yeah, I guess.
You could really capitalize on your frame. You really could.
I know. Here I was thinking I was going to get a summer body, but work just picked up, and I'm just doing a lot of things. I built someone a stage yesterday. That was pretty cool.
At Comedy?
My boys are starting a comedy club.
Where?
So
is Louis J. Gomez.
Jamie and Lucas. Yeah, I heard that too. Jamie and Lucas Zelnick are starting a comedy club.
Zelnick?
Zelnick? Yep. They're starting a comedy club.
What did you just mouth?
Jamie Wolf? I said Jamie Wolf. Yes, I did.
Nobody knows who any of these people are. It doesn't matter.
I said Jamie Wolf and Lucas Zelnick.
They're going to start a no-name comedy club? What's it going to be called?
Jamie Wolf is known. He's a good guy.
Okay.
Lucas is known too because of Jamie Wolf.
All right, listen. I'm joking. But you're really digging yourself a hole. You have so many comic sticks in your mouth right now. I don't know how you're speaking.
But yeah, it was cool. I built a stage. I really put my carpentry
skills to the test.
Yep.
We'll go faster if I just say what I think you're gonna say.
I thought that was the whole point of this podcast. You're really turning me into a star, Kerryn. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm a fucking star maker.
You're a kingmaker.
I'm going to Cape Cod next weekend. My sister's baby shower. Oh my god.
Wait, what? She's pregnant again?
Oh, we gotta reschedule the 11th. I'm flying.
You're flying. What's the 11th? What day is that?
Friday.
That's a Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got a show on the 12th. Oh, I got a road gig this weekend without you. I'm so sorry, Kerryn.
Where are you going?
Williamsport, PA.
Oh yeah, who are you going with?
A couple of friends that my friend Claire, Brittany, and Tori. We're going to my boy Claude Mac's birthday show.
Oh.
It's gonna be a great time.
Oh, I'll ask him if I can come.
You want to take
Instead of you.
Instead of it? How you getting
That guy messages me like every day. Clyde?
that?
He comments on all my pictures. Clyde? I'm
He
gonna be like, hey,
probably
Clyde,
does.
listen.
That's my guy.
Jared's really excited about this first road gig without me. Can you do me a favor? Unbook him. Give me 20. I'll do it for free.
He was actually supposed to be my first road gig that got canceled. But then you were the one who came along. You gave me my first opportunity.
Listen, I'm failing. Okay? You have attached yourself to a sinking ship.
Well, it's a good thing I got these big balls to keep me.
I'm just
keep us
kidding.
afloat.
Did you see me at that fucking JFL
Did I-
audition? Oh my god.
I didn't. I'm
I was
an
like
asshole.
head
for-
and shoulders above everyone else in that fucking audition. I don't give a shit. It's like people keep coming up to me like, Kerryn, I feel like you're so far ahead of us. Like,
Brendan Sanko was on that show.
why are you on this? And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's embarrassing. I'm way above you.
I mean, New Faces
This is
doesn't make sense because of that
my
lift,
my
that
surgery.
6-month lift you got.
My surgery, New Faces, yeah. Because before I wouldn't have gotten it, because my face would have been old.
That would
You're
been
so
much funnier.
funny. You're so funny, Jared.
How about yesterday? Wait, why haven't you brought up what happened
Way
yesterday?
to bite the hand that my Uber hit a guy. My Uber hit a guy.
But I was gonna talk about how you said you were gonna talk. Well, you didn't say you were gonna talk about it. I was like, you gonna talk about that on stage? And then she does. I was like, Kerryn, did you talk about that?
It's so
And
weird.
she's like,
It's
no, I didn't. And then I go to tell the joke, and it does not do well.
Tell the joke.
And I was like, Kerryn, it would have done better if you said it.
Of course it would have. You're such a nightmare. You know what podcasting with you is like? You know how you're like about to go over the hill of a roller coaster? You've like spent the whole time like building something up and you're excited. You're like, yay! And like, here comes the funny part. And then you just like release the brake and we all fall out onto the ground.
Sounds like a lot more fun and exhilarating.
Anyway, shout out to my Uber guy. He hit a guy. He hit an old guy. He hit a grumpy old man. He was 73. He was sitting up. He was cognizant after he got hit by a car. Here's the thing. I didn't see anything. I was on my phone. Was I thrust into the partition? Maybe. I don't know. People stop short all the time. This is New York. It's a fact. It's a fast-paced city.
I do love how we post on your story today.
This is a fast-paced city, okay? The
I
cops.
can imagine your face.
Oh, luckily I had my hands up. I was like, oh fuck. And I was like, now I'm gonna be late to Jared's stupid show.
Concussion number 7.
9. Then I'm like,
I called you up too.
and then I look at it and I see he hit the guy, but the guy is like sitting up in the rain, and there's like a cardboard box that the driver, my friend, I feel so bad for him.
My friend, you guys hung out. You got time to know each other, waiting on the police.
I gave him my number. I'm like, listen, I'm not a rat. I'm like, I don't want to see you go down for this. It's a rainy night. I don't think it was really your fault. It was an accident. I don't think any of this was malicious. I think this old guy's milking it a little bit. What's he doing out here so late? What's he doing out here so late on a rainy night, 73? I mean, if you can't fucking look alive, no, I don't know. Listen, I don't want to blame the victim. He was sitting up. He was fine. There was no blood. He didn't hit his head. He was like, my shoulder, my hip. I'm like, all right, Frank, we'll call somebody. Call the ambulance. They show up there. And
you stayed for the ambulance to get there.
I stayed for the ambulance. Waited till he got in there. I stayed for the cop to fill out the accident report for my guy. He had to hand him over his insurance. And right then, I'm like, he's fucked. Because there was a pedestrian who was like, I saw the guy walking. I heard a thud. I'm like, okay, bitch. Fucking tattletale. She was on her
there
way.
was a fucking
What?
a witness.
There was 100% an eyewitness, and it
what
wasn't.
do you have to do going on in your life that you want to be an eyewitness?
Right. Oh my God, she was so excited too. She's
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
called the ambulance. I'm like, yeah, but I called them too. Like we all call the ambulance. Like that's why.
What a loser!
That's
Like
right.
that you don't gotta be somewhere in New York City. Well, you think you have a good heart, right? That's the thing with people. They like to think they're doing the right thing.
I just like felt the guy's pain so much. He like hit him. I was like, listen, man, I've drunk driven before. All right, one time drunk driven before. When I was in high school, you know, I really got away with murder once in a while. So the cops, I feel like the chick cop showed up, like my height, maybe a little shorter, like really, really cute. Yes. And she says to the guy, what happened? He's like, I don't speak English. And she's like, what happened? I was like, I was on my phone.
You said I don't speak.
What? No, he said it, stupid. I didn't say I said it.
I thought my fault.
You're not right. So she goes, what happened to me? And I was like, I don't know. I was looking at my phone. I didn't see anything. And then I go, I have another Uber coming. Can I skedaddle? And she was like, yeah, you're fine. You're good to go. I was like, great. And then I got in the other Uber, and I was like, hey. And I was like, I'm kind of in a rush. I'm going to my friend's comedy show. I'm running late because my last Uber hit a guy. And the Uber starts cracking up. He's like, ha, ha, ha. That's a good reason to be late. I mean, come on. He hit a guy? So I hope that guy's okay. Again, I think he was milking it. I mean, good for him if he's like a con artist like that. I mean, maybe there's like a 73-year-old out there that's just like, let me take a couple dives, you know. Let me jump in front of a couple Ubers and get this scratch.
I'm sure that's how it happens. There's got to be someone out doing that. I've been there. I've seen those guys.
I could see myself doing it if I was really desperate. I don't know. Sometimes a dental bill will come out of nowhere.
Speaking of bills, what are they? I actually broke a deal with my mom this past week.
You brokered a deal with her?
No, I got a deal for the Easy Pass for the year. I was like, all right, I'll just give you that money, and then we'll call it even.
You thought that was important enough to bring up on our weekly 30-minute podcast? I brokered a deal about the Easy Pass. So what, you're going to pay for something you use?
Yeah.
I mean, wow, good. You're supposed to pay for stuff you use. Like, your parents aren't supposed to pay for your stuff. Right?
No, why not? They have the money.
Ugh, come on.
I like to think I pay for things.
You can. I think that maybe, like, it wouldn't be bad for you to get, like, a bartending job, like, one night a week or something. You can make, like, $1,000
No, I'm going
to
miss comedy.
Yeah, I think you can give us all one night off.
No, the streets tell me they need me.
One night off.
They're hitting me up, booking me. They said, come chill with me. I was like, all right, if you're trying to chill. But the thing is now, multiple people are hitting me up to chill and come do their shows. But then they get mad when I got other shows to go chill at. They're like, dude, I booked you to come chill. I didn't really care for you to go on stage.
Yeah, Jared, you know what you're going to have to do is get better at comedy. You know, I've been saying that from the beginning, and people will see that value.
What do you think? Did you see me perform yesterday?
I did. I saw you doing a crowd work at the end, you know, just kind of a little loosey-goosey, but I heard a big pop.
Oh.
I had one big laugh.
That room's hot. One big. Yeah, I've been doing like 15 minutes in between each comic now.
And one big laugh, 15 minutes, one big laugh.
My team actually yelled at me last week.
Why?
They're like, hey, man, don't do that.
Don't do what?
They're like, you gave the last comic blue balls because he was all hyped to go up. And I went up and they're like 12.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's so rude.
It was my show. You have to think about it, so. But yeah, then I gave a heads up to the comic before me.
When I used to run my burlesque show, like I did time between like all the acts, like and I hosted or whatever. But like,
I also had the time.
12 minutes.
You know what I mean? Like we run the show from like 8:30 to 10, and I had the time to fill. And the last comic, I gave a couple extra minutes before that already. He was happy with it. It's great. It was great.
All right.
Great show.
So the Chinese have attacked us with a virus. What do we do? What do we do?
I thought the virus was just my comedy.
It is. Look how nice out it's getting.
I know. My outdoor show should still be on then, it seems.
Hopefully Ernest takes a dump. There are some hot guys in my building. I think I'm going to try to find love at my vitamin drip place. I found something out that really
Vitamin drip?
Bummed me out yesterday. Yeah, I got these like vitamin C infused like different like vitamin drips, and you can get this thing called NAD, which is like the limitless pill.
Like you're gonna live forever.
Yep.
You ever see that movie Timeless? Not Timeless. Just in Time.
Pat, what are we at? Because it's like the worst episode we've ever recorded.
I think it's the new room vibes. You know, that's what it is. Oh wow, big news. I got vaccinated. I got the
Everyone
first
got
dose.
vaccinated 2 months ago.
I know. What happened was, since I'm working for the Board of Ed, I actually sold my first early dosage.
What?
Yeah, so I made money and bought some sneakers with it.
You're gross.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just get it when it's free for everyone. I'm young. I'll be alright.
Wait, how much did you sell it for? You can't sell it. Who wanted
Why you
it?
put me on the spot like this, Kerryn?
Who bought it?
People were asking me like, "Yo, you vax?" I'm like, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, get
People aren't-
vaccinated or don't get vaccinated. Like, the thing is, like, if a vaccine was sort of like this new concept, I would sort of have an understanding about someone's aversion to it. But the fact that we've been like making vaccines for a very long time to like treat
Right.
like stuff, it's sort of like, I think it's scientifically really impressive, and we should just like be like, wow, that's cool, and like take it. Instead of being
Or
like,
it's just
really
like, hey,
stupid.
here's something for everyone to listen to us and know where they are at every second and every moment.
They
They
already know. They don't
I
care.
know.
They know everything. I bet the government, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody at the government had a montage of my fucking masturbation faces with my chin down here, no makeup on, like
Kerryn,
like
that's just
crying.
Your OnlyFans. We're talking about government.
Like crying. No, I'm not talking about like my OnlyFans, like I make nice. I'm talking about
That's the way to sell it, Kerryn.
they are nice. I'm talking, no, you know what I'm talking about, like the when you're like no makeup, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
the webcam. They're watching your webcam. We know that old
Yes.
joke. We know. We get
And
that
they're
one.
like, she's back at the fake doctor again. She really hates Russians.
Talking about how there's I love the new building, but there's absolutely zero parking. So I have to get here at 2:30 for our 5 o'clock fucking podcast.
I love that about my new building. It's like no pores.
I know. I can't wait to have rich guests now. We should have Ricky on. That'd be great.
Ricky in a heartbeat. Saifa used to live in this building.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They don't even care if you walk in this building though. So.
Well,
how
you can
great
walk
are
in
they?
like you live here, but it's like nobody knows about it. So if you know about it, you're
Yeah, I
you
had to like
know
walk through.
somebody.
Like, I was like, where is the address? Like there's
Yeah.
like 7 different buildings.
like at night, like the cars dropping me off, like they have to go through a security gate, and the guy has to say dropping off, and I'm like, dropping
that's
me
good.
off.
I love that you're safe.
safe as a little button, and then we have a secret exit.
If that's me, I'd just be like, hey, Kerryn, you got to walk the rest of the way. We get to the game. I'm like, yeah, Kerryn.
Just make a note that I want that joke clipped out.
Oh, clip that and post it.
I think it's like I can't decide if you're a genius or a goofball with like the dig that I took about you posting subpar comedy sets.
Still posting content.
Is that how you feel though? Like about like don't you believe in like meritocracy and
What's that?
like the competitive nature of like capitalism in a way? Like shouldn't you strive to make the best content?
I like to think if you keep putting out content, eventually something's gonna, keep throwing things out there.
Wouldn't the idea be to more like fine tune your eye for comedy as opposed to completely just like throwing anything out?
Are you talking about like one certain clip, Kerryn? Did that go out?
Yeah, the thrifting one.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny crowd work. I really just like the.
But the crowd didn't laugh.
No, they did. They just didn't hear. The mic wasn't as like loud in the audience. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's a
like
mic
if
for
you
just
were
the
watching
mic.
somebody like say this, like what would you think about
I
it?
feel like that's hilarious. I laughed at it a lot. The kid said he went shopping. I go, what'd you buy? He said nothing.
Please don't repeat it. Please don't repeat it. Please don't. Anyway, I just want to learn. I mean, don't you think that Pat should like learn how to do like cool effects and stuff and like
Like what?
I don't know,
You
like
could probably put something on this wall.
yeah. Well, I think we should get the
It's a white wall,
OnlyFans
right?
neon sign, right?
Yeah, Pat whispered the gift we were gonna get her, and she
You wanna
has
build it?
ears of a fucking insert good ear reference, and she heard what we were gonna get her, and
You
now
should
it's not a
learn,
surprise.
like what like synonyms and like metaphors are and stuff. You should
No, I know what
start
they
learning
are.
those things.
I just don't know many.
Like I said sonic hearing earlier, like that, like you could say she has, I don't know, the ears of a bat.
That's what I was gonna say, but I don't know if bats have great ears, do they?
They function via like sonars, like like
Bats-
noises. So they kind
ears
of
of
like
a whale, maybe. But that sounds like an insult.
No, you would think that because you hear like you're underwater because you're so congested all the time.
That's pretty funny. Where's my lighter? Oh, the Please Don't Steal Me weed feed. Very excited for them. You should. I asked
We're gonna
Kerryn
be
out
at
at the
Laugh It
beginning.
Up Poughkeepsie with Rich Voss.
Are you gonna come with me to the weed feed dinner that I was offered to? That's a weed infused dinner.
Yeah, can I bring a date?
You were gonna be my plus one.
What are you gonna do with your real life plus one?
What? Who's that?
I wanted to date someone and I just found out something about him and now I can't date him.
I knew. I called it. Didn't I call it? Me and Pat had a bet of the under over.
How'd you know that? How'd you know? But do you know what I know?
What do you know?
What I learned? What
No.
did you call?
It was just you having a boyfriend last week. You had the boyfriend.
I mean, I haven't even hung out with the guy. We've only been chatting. But,
chat baiting.
No, not chatterbaiting. Just regular chatting. But I liked him. I thought he was really hot and like was excited to like hang out with him and like maybe make out and stuff. And then I learned
In your
something.
new apartment.
Absolutely. And
You would have brought him here looking like this.
Why? That it's just unfurnished?
Yeah.
This is a sick apartment.
You got the bed. I haven't checked out the bed
You
yet.
like live next to mice.
Should I live with them? No.
Apartment. What was I saying?
We're gonna be in Laugh It Up Poughkeepsie, August 21st
talking
and the
about
20th.
my personal life. I was being revealing.
Yeah, well, we don't got time for that, Kerryn. The episode's over. Thanks for having me on again. This was great. Come check out Mama's Boy next week when this drops. Come check it out, please.
I'll probably have a new.
Oh my gosh, somebody
co-host.
at a show pointed me out afterwards. It was like Jared Schwartz of OnlyFeehans. Ariel, she was great, and then I said, oh, I noticed you. She made I was like, I noticed you laughing a lot and like pointing, and I noticed your friend not laughing at all because you were talking to her about me the whole time. All right, that was it. It was great. Oh, she said she'd come to a live show, so we're gonna have a live show.
With everyone. Who's
Episode 50, right? People are gonna come, Kerryn. I mean, clearly, if I'm selling out Mama's Boy, why can't we sell out? Yeah, I feel like you got some fans, Kerryn. You gotta offer underwear after the show.
The view. You gotta get a shot of the view, Pat.
I know. I look great. That's the end of it. Thanks, Kerryn.
Are you gonna get a shot of the view? Look at it. It's beautiful. I don't care about anything.
It's only Feehans.